So Google's CEO has been hard at work and has released a wave of new AI tools that's changing the way that we all use the internet forever. And in today's video, I want to break down some of these unique use cases, ways that I'm using when it comes to personal or business reasons. And by the end of this video, you're going to have a clearer understanding of how you can potentially start using these different AI tools yourself. So I'm going to start off with one of the first Google AI products, which is NotebookLM. And the reason why I'm starting off with this one is because this is perfect when it comes to learning anything, specifically when it comes to helping you with a business. Again, you can use it for any reason if you're trying to get a clearer understanding of any topic. And it works in such a simple way because all you need to do is give it the right source document. Whatever you're trying to learn, you just need to feed it with that document. And from there, you're going to be able to ask it any question and it's going to be able to give you all the answers. But let's assume that I wanted to use it to help me build up, a digital product business. And I wanted to gain some clarity as to the best steps for me to take. What I can do is just go onto NotebookLM just like this. And by the way, you don't need to pay anything when it comes to using it. You're going to be able to find it at notebooklm.google. That's the URL. Literally all you got to do is click this button that says try NotebookLM. And then from there, this is the next page that you're going to see. Now they've made some improvements to it. So I just want to give you a quick walkthrough. So as we can see, the source documents or the source references that we can give it can either be a URL link, or we can give it a YouTube link, we can give it a Google Drive link, or we can just paste text. You've also got the option of uploading a file, but the way that I'm going to use today is by inserting a prompt so that I can program it in the correct way. And for me to get that prompt, I'm going to use this prompt builder. So we're going to go through this super quick. I'm just going to select a couple different options. Most of you that have watched my videos before would have seen something like this. And if you want to gain access to this prompt builder, you're going to be able to find it linked down below, again, for completely free. So let's say if I wanted to build an ebook, I'm going to select this one. My skill level, I'm going to say that I am a beginner in this case. I'm going to select this option. I'm going to go with this niche, accounting and bookkeeping. I'm going to say that I want to launch it on my own website. I'm going to say professional and clean. And I'm going to say that I want to get traffic with SEO blog articles. From there, this is the prompt that I'm now going to paste into NotebookLM. So I just need to scroll down just like this and copy everything and go back over to it. Then come over here to where it says copy text and just paste the prompt in there just like this and then click on insert. And it should then come back with something that looks similar to this. Now, the beauty of the prompt that you would have pasted into NotebookLM would have programmed it in a way where it's going to understand everything about the digital product that you're looking to build. So what I can now do from this point is have a conversation with it. So I'm just going to say next. And as we can see, it's now come back with the overview of what I entered into the quiz. I said ebook, accounting and finance. I said that I'm a beginner. I want it to be professional and clean. All of the different answers that I selected. So again, I can now click on next. And by the way, you can follow everything I'm doing as well if you've pasted the prompt into your own NotebookLM. Because what it's going to do from this point is it's going to give you everything that you need to know. So right here, it's giving me the ideal title for this ebook that I'm thinking about making. I can then click on next once I've decided on which one I want to move forward with. From there, what it's going to do is give me all the necessary links and the prompts for me to get the ebook built. So it's going to tell me exactly where I need to go, what I need to do, what I need to click on, and it's going to give me a checklist. So once I've done that, I can now click on next or type in next once again. It's even going to come back with the branding, the positioning, the website that I should build, where I should build a website, the prompts I need to use. It's going to give me everything in a step-by-step fashion. And the best part about this is that I'm going to be able to ask it questions as I'm going along if I'm completely new to this whole thing. So NotebookLM is definitely going to change the game when it comes to being able to build and launch a digital product in 2026. And this is not the only way that you can use it. If I just come over here to the right hand side, as you can see, we've got all of these different options. We've got an audio overview, which is basically a mini audio book for this digital product that I'm looking to build. We've got video overview, which is like a mini course. I'm able to generate reports, flashcards. I'm even able to quiz myself so that I'm going to be able to be in the best position when it comes to understanding everything that I'm about to embark on. It can even give you an infographic, something that you can save to your computer, you can print out, stick on your wall, that's going to have everything you need to do. Step 1, create your plan. Step 2, build the ebook. Step 3, develop your brand identity. Step 4, build your website. 6, launch your promotion. Step 5, plan your pricing strategy. I might have done one of them the other way around, but you guys get the point. You know, things like this, if I had it in the early days of me building my first ever one-person business, I would have been able to gain so much more clarity. And just to give you an idea of what type of custom mini course you're going to be able to get with NotebookLM, I've just fast forwarded it to the end, and I'm just going to play maybe a few seconds of it just so that you guys know what type of video you're going to be able to go away and make yourself.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground, so for our final section, let's bring it all home. We're going to consolidate everything we've talked about into a single step-by-step checklist to guide you from the very start to the very finish. And there it is, your complete action plan. 6 clear steps that take you all the way from validating your initial idea to writing your launch emails and making that very first sale. This is the entire process, totally simplified. So there you have it. You now have the exact blueprint, and you know about the AI tools that can help bring your digital product to life faster than ever before. The only question left is, what will you create?
So yeah, guys, that is the mini course right there, just the end of it. Of course, the first part of it was breaking down every single step. And just as a reminder, this is something you're going to be able to do with any topic, any category, whatever you want to learn, you're going to be able to use NotebookLM for completely free. But swiftly moving on to the next Google AI product that I want to talk about, and I want to show you that's helping one-person businesses all around the world, which is Google Gemini. Now, this is basically the AI tool that powers the majority of the different Google products that are out there. And it's one of the most powerful AI products, generally speaking, on the planet right now. So to find it, you're just going to go over to gemini.google.com, and there's countless different ways that you can use it. But I'm going to show you a very simplistic way, and it all comes down to using it to do research. Since Google is the #1 search engine in the entire world, and Gemini is one of the #1 AI tools in the entire world, we can use it when it comes to doing research and figuring out trends and predictions. For example, if I wanted to find one of the best opportunities for 2026, I could just go onto it just like this and enter this prompt. And all I'm doing is asking Gemini to create an interactive dashboard that's going to rank these different opportunities from #1 to #7. From there, I could just click on tools and then click on canvas. And as we can see, it's now come back with all of these different online models. Things like print on demand, niche affiliate marketing, AI automation agencies, premium newsletters, and of course, #1 is going to be digital products. This is why on the channel recently, I've been speaking a lot about digital products, because I believe that it's going to definitely get a lot bigger in 2026, even though it's been really big over the past few years. And Gemini doesn't just end there, because you can also use it when it comes to digging a little bit deeper. So if I wanted to get specific predictions when it comes to digital products and what Gemini and Google believes is going to happen, I can just enter another prompt, and then from there, it's going to come back with even more information. Like for example, as you guys can see on the screen, it's come back with the top 5 things that it believes is going to happen in the digital product economy. Things like AI agents taking over, niche solutions being the best way to go about things, just the overall growth of the digital media market. I'm not going to bore you with this, but this is definitely an interesting way of being able to use AI, getting ahead of trends so that you can make the right moves and put yourself in a position of being able to come out on top by understanding what's happening in the market based on the data that Google holds. But this isn't the only way that you can use Google Gemini. You can also use it with one of the next Google AI products, which is Nano Banana. Now, by now, I'm sure most of you already know what Nano Banana is, how it works, and how it's going to be able to help you. It's an AI image generation tool. And one of the basic ways that it can help you is when it comes to producing content. A lot of people are already tapping into the power of Nano Banana because they're going to be able to save a lot when it comes to not having to hire a graphic designer. They're also going to save a lot of time because they're not going to have to learn how to edit themselves. All they need to do is just enter a prompt, and Nano Banana is going to be able to take care of the rest. So let me show you a basic example of exactly how people are using this. And one way that they're using it is by replicating images that have done well on Instagram. So there's this Instagram account that I came across, and let's assume that I'm also launching my own Notion templates. Not saying that I am, because I don't really use Notion, but I'm just using this as an example. We can see that they've got a link right there when it comes to helping people with Notion, generally speaking, but that's not the point. If we just go back to their Instagram, I'm just going to pick a image at random. Let me go with this one over here. So this is an image that they posted a few days ago, but let's say if I wanted to remake it and I wanted to change it up slightly, what I can do is just take a screenshot of it just like this. Go over to Gemini, drag it in there just like that. And if I wanted to update this image so that it shows the AI tools that I want it to show, in this case, Google Gemini, Nano Banana, NotebookLM, and the Google AI Studio. The original image, if we just take a look, has these other AI tools. So if I want to update just these sections over here, again, this is just a basic example. I'm going to be able to enter this prompt, nothing complicated. And then from here, I could just click on submit. And there we go. It was able to do exactly what I told it to do. It updated all of the text over here. It updated the text here, and it also added the necessary logos as well. And of course, it's not just replicating images from Instagram. It's able to do much, much more. I'm trying to keep this video super simple for you guys, but let's say if you wanted to make a brand new image from scratch, you could just come over here, enter a prompt. Once again, I'm going to use a completely random example. Let's say if I had an Instagram page that was all about Warren Buffett, I could enter something along the lines of, I want you to create an animated Instagram post showing Warren Buffett with a motivational quote. And the reason why I'm showing you this specific example is because it's really simple. I'm not telling it what quote to put. I'm not giving it any information, but it's still going to be able to do a really good job. So if I just leave it like this and then click on submit, right there, once again, it's now been able to come back with this image. So to me, this looks really, really good. It's animated. It looks exactly like Warren Buffett. And Nano Banana is one of the only image generation tools that I've come across that's able to do a really good job like this with the least amount of text in the prompt. But moving on to one of the next impressive Google AI tools, which is the Google AI Studio. Now, this one, of course, can do so many different things, but the main feature that I found is it can actually build real working web applications. Not only that, it can actually build an entire website from start to finish, and it's going to be fully functional. But I'm not going to show you that in today's video. I've got another one already planned that's going to be out real soon. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss it. But let's say if I wanted to build a web application that was going to go on this site. So this is a site that I built with Hostinger. As you can see, it's a site that's got this digital product available that's going to help people go from 0 to their first 10K Instagram followers. What you're looking at on the screen is just a demonstration website, just to kind of illustrate how you can integrate all of these different AI tools together. But this site was built using AI, of course, with Hostinger. The digital product was also built using AI as well. But if I wanted to add something onto this website so that it can get ranked in the Google search results, one way that I can do that is by using blog articles, but another way is by using something similar to this. So if we go over to Google and type in Instagram caption generator, I'm sure that you've probably seen websites similar to this, maybe in a niche that you're interested in. I'm just using Instagram as an example, but if I just click into this one, people will search for this Instagram caption generator. And from there, there's a chance that your website can rank in the Google search results. And then from that point, people are now going to click into your website and see all of the other products that are available. But if I wanted the Google AI Studio to replicate something similar to this, what I can do is just take a screenshot of it once again, and then go over to the Google AI Studio, just drag it in there like this. And then I can enter something along these lines that say, I want you to build a similar Instagram caption generator, just like the one in the image where users can upload an image and it will be able to generate a caption from that image. Ensure that it's the Instagram color scheme and also HTML. Stick with me because all of this is going to make complete sense and you're going to see how simple this is. So once you've entered your prompt, you've also taken a screenshot of what you want it to replicate. You could just click on build, and within a few minutes, maybe 2 minutes or less, it's going to be able to come back with something that you're going to be able to now copy and paste onto your website. And The amazing thing about this is that in the past, you would have had to have hired some sort of expensive web developer. However, now you can use it fully functional, it works, and it was all from a simple prompt. And you're probably thinking, Sam, there's no way that this is going to work, is going to be able to analyze a real image and give you a caption. Well, let's test it out together and see exactly what it comes back with. So we're going to use this image. Let's say if I wanted to upload this to my Instagram account, I'm just going to download it. And then I'm just going to drag it in here just like this. And I'm just going to say that it's about Warren Buffett. And then I'm just going to click on generate captions. And there we go. Literally within a second, it's now come back with a actual caption that I'm going to be able to copy just like this. It's unique to what the image is about. It's giving me the hashtags as well. And it's also giving me emojis. And again, this is something that I can now copy and paste onto my website, and Google AI Studio is able to build web applications like this in any niche. But this now brings me on to one of the final Google AI products that I want to show you, which is the Google AI Mode. Now, the thing that's really interesting about this is that this is actually the Google AI product that's set to take over the search engine that we're all used to. This search engine that you can see on the screen right now that we've been going on to for the past 10, 20 years, I'm not sure how long, is being somewhat replaced by the AI Mode. So you can find it right there by clicking into it. And the main way that this is helping people with one-person businesses is going to be with discoverability. There's people that are listing digital products right now on their websites, and they've been able to get ranked in the AI mode. And the reason why this is powerful is because if I just go over to this article, the Google AI mode has over 100 million active users in the US and India alone. And since then, it's now been expanded into 180 English-speaking countries. And this article was actually produced by Google themselves, and they're even saying that this is going to be perfect for digital marketers, and it's a great way for you to build on your SEO strategy. Because if I just enter a search term, I'm going to say something along the lines of, I want to buy a digital planner to help me budget my income. Can you show me the best website? So let's see what it's able to come back with. Okay, so here we go. These are a few different websites that it's come back with. And there's also some websites on the side over here. And what's really interesting is that this website is a simple site that I believe was built by someone no different than me or you. They've got these different digital planners available on the site, and they're now in a position where they're getting organic traffic sent by Google that they don't need to pay for. And if we just go over to SimilarWeb, we can see that this website is getting close to 100,000 monthly visits. And if we just scroll down over here, we can see that their main source of traffic is with search. So yeah, I believe that the Google AI mode is going to be a big thing in 2026. Of course, it's not the only way to get traffic, but it's just one of the many ways that you might want to tap into when it comes to getting potential people to see your products without you having to spend any money on ads. But for the most part, I would say that those are some of the most interesting ways that people are using the Google AI tools to help them, specifically when it comes to digital products. Of course, there's some other ways, and I've got many more videos coming out real soon. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, like this video if you like this type of content. Comment down below, let me know what's your favorite Google AI tool. Which one of the ones that I spoke about today are you going to be using the most in 2026? I'm trying my best to respond back to as many comments, so let's try get a discussion going. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to break down some of the most important things that you need to know when it comes to digital products, generally speaking, things that I didn't have time to speak about today. This video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.